Hello everybody, and this is AshConcepts with my first tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you some of the filters and effects that I use for my renders on Photoshop. And I have had a lot of requests to make tutorials, so I was unable to make it with my other channel, which is AshConcepts, but this time I'll make some on AshConcepts, so I hope you'll support me through this by subscribing and actively commenting, etc. But nevertheless, I will begin. So first, you need to find where your render is and just place it. I'll be using a render I made for Synergy, one of my backgrounds if you haven't seen it already. But here's a render, so if you just drag it below the CC that you're using. I made this CC, so I imagine you'll have your own CC, or if not, just either find one or just make one. So this is the CC I've got for this one. What you need to do is just duplicate the layer by pressing Ctrl J. Then go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and from here you can select all filters and just go to Brush Strokes, Centered Edges. Click OK. And just select which one looks best on the logo, and I'll just put light and color for example. Then just go to your opacity and drag it down, or drag it depending what you would like your logo to look like. So around 30 looks good on this. Then just click on it, your duplicate, hold Ctrl, click on that, Ctrl E to merge them, then Ctrl J to duplicate them again. Go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and you can play around with what settings you use, but these are just the ones I use. Next I use is a spatter, and this looks great for just sort of giving a nice edge to the logo. So if you go into your eraser, select an appropriate size and just erase some parts out, and then just merge them together again, duplicate them, go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and this time go to Artistic and click on Plastic Wrap. This is one which I use. Then just select which one looks best, so light so dark and color looks pretty good. You can just select it to and here which looks good. Then merge them again, and lastly go to Filter Gallery, Stylize and Glowing Edges, then just press OK and select which one looks best, and in this case I'd say lighten. Just turn the opacity down again just so you can get a nice filter out of that. And so that's basically the filters I use. And if you want to also go ahead, you can just add a texture. For example, I've got this texture here. What you need to do is right click, create clipping mask, and that will place the texture in the logo. Then just select overlay, and you can move around to whatever looks best, and then turn the opacity down so it blends in a bit more with the logo, like so. And then you can just merge them together like so. And lastly, you can also create a new layer under that and just create a clipping mask and either select a black or white tool color in order to brighten or darken the image. For example, I'll brighten it up a bit. Select your brush and just select some patches, click overlay, and just drag down the opacity to what looks great. You can also create another one and use a black and just play around with some of the different aspects of the color. So like this creates a nice effect. You've got some shadows in there, and yeah, so that's pretty much it of how to use filters and effects to make really nice looking logos. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, found this useful, and if you'd like to request some more tutorials, please request some and let me know if you would like me to continue with this series. So thanks very much and stay tuned next time. Thanks.